Hello everyone. Today I'm sharing Douyin graphic design outsourcing process. 4 steps from requirements to delivery, no rework version. This is one of the most common pitfalls many businesses encounter when outsourcing Douyin visual design for the first time. Because the reality is often, the images are made, but they don't suit Douyin. Many revisions are made, but it still doesn't feel right. In the end, it's not that the design is bad, but rather, the process was wrong from the start. This article won't discuss complicated methods, but rather a simple 4-step process that minimizes rework and is easy to implement. Step 1. First, clarify what scenario it will be used in, not what images you need. The most common mistake beginners make, starting by saying, "Make a few Douyin images." Refer to this style. Follow the previous ones. But in Douyin design, the scenario is more important than the style. The correct way to phrase your requirements. You need to clarify first. Is it a video cover or a live stream background? Is it a newsfeed element? Is it the main image for the product showcase? Different scenarios require completely different visual structures and focuses. Key usage points. First, determine the placement, then discuss the visual style. This is the first step to reducing rework. Second, the second step, clearly define only one core message. Why do TikTok images often look cluttered? Because many needs are, want to include 3 selling points, want to emphasize the activity, don't want to omit the brand. The result is information overload, but incomprehensible at a glance. The underlying logic of TikTok. Visuals users' dwell time is extremely short. The image can only convey one action or one judgment. Key usage points. Ask only one question for each image. What does the user want to see at first glance? This can reduce directional rework by more than 50%. 3. Step 3. Before delivering images, align the 3 things that cannot be changed. The source of most rework. Many reworks aren't about details, but about the overall direction being overturned. 3 points that must be aligned before delivering images. 1 aspect, ratio and size, 9:16, 1.1, 16.9. 2. Brand colors and prohibited colors. 3. Whether text can be added, and how much. If these 3 things aren't clearly defined, any subsequent revisions will be exhausting. Usage points. These are pre-confirmation items, not items for discussion after the images are delivered. IV. Step 4. Provide a one-time judgment criteria, not scattered opinions. The easiest way to kill a project. First version says, "Overall, it's okay, let's take another look." Second version says, "It doesn't quite look like TikTok." Third version is completely overturned. A more efficient approach is to provide feedback directly, whether to retain the structure, whether to retain the direction, which points to change, making modifications a process of convergence, not trial and error. Key points for use. You're not providing a feeling, but rather the criteria for trade-offs. V. Why do these 4 steps significantly reduce rework? Because it doesn't solve the visual issues, but rather, unclear requirements. Information overload, changed direction. When these are blocked up early on, the design is merely executing, not helping you experiment with different directions. A word of truth for those doing TikTok outsourcing for the first time: TikTok graphic design outsourcing failures are rarely due to design skill issues. More often than not, it's due to unclear requirements, inconsistent judgment criteria, relying on intuition for the process. As long as the process is stable, the design becomes the least stressful part. In short, to avoid rework when outsourcing graphic design for TikTok, it's not about the designer working harder, but about you. Define the scenario first, gather information, establish rules in advance, and make clear judgments. When the process is right, design delivery will naturally follow smoothly.